The staff here says they haven't seen anything close to the sheer volume of casualties. Badly injured, very frightened people.
All communications facilities, including the use of landline and cellular telephone facilities, will be reserved for military and rescue operations.
These subjects are technically deceased.
I've been awake for a few hours and just turned on the news. Luckily, all the electricity and mainframes are still working. And it turns out they're setting up an exclusion zone in West Point, which is just north of here. And that's where the military are actually stationed. There has been some kind of epidemic. I locked myself in my house yesterday. And there were a lot of just crazed people around, seem to be doing really strange things. So unfortunately I'm pretty low on food, and I need to also get in touch with my brother Tommy. Unfortunately the phone lines are down at the moment. No way of communicating other than heading up there. He's just got a house just next to the farm north of here, so I'm going to head out there later and hopefully just go and check on the neighbours and just see what's what. Just need to grab my bag. Just going to close the curtains. And there we go, just grab my bag just so I can bring more supplies back to the house. And I also need to look at maybe fortifying this house in some way. Just going to rip these in case I need some kind of bandages. Hopefully don't get injured today. Maybe running around or just searching some debris filled house or something like that. I've been a few kind of helicopter flypasts and planes, so I'm not too sure what's going on there. Really kind of clueless at the moment, and the news doesn't seem to be filling us in properly, so that's probably more worrying than it should be. But just going to grab some canned goods. Hopefully we'll be out for the day, and just see what's what really. Need to get some DIY items and other stuff, slowly become self-sufficient, just in case for some reason I can't actually make it up to West Point and the military don't make it down here, which apparently they are meant to be heading down, which is good. So let's just go and check around. Obviously I've got my kitchen knife to use as a weapon, hopefully a deterrent for anyone who's kind of crazed, or maybe, you know, I might have to end one of the infected. Okay, I don't recognise that body. It's not one of the neighbours. Let's just check this house. Seems like a lot of people have kind of fled. Seems really quiet. And let's just try and head into where it seems like an empty house. So hopefully they won't mind if I take anything. Okay, right. Let's just be cautious. Just head into this room. Okay, there's nothing in there. And what have we got in here? Okay, we've got a baseball bat. Oh shit! Fuck. Right, okay. Aim for the head. That's the best way to take him down. Okay, let's just quickly just check around, see if everything's clear. That was a bit of a close one. Okay, so we've got a baseball bat, a pistol, which I'll take with the rounds that I've taken from my house. I'll take the baseball bat as well. And also a lighter's going to come in handy, I think, for some DIY cooking or something like that later on. And let's just take the food stash. Okay, we've got a coal pack. I'll take the orange. And take the chips and the chocolate as well, which are non-perishable, which is pretty good. And might as well take the water bottle as well, so I can just carry that around with me. And just in case I get thirsty. It is April now, so it's kind of heat starting to crank up slightly. So I need to keep hydrated, especially if I am running. And if I have to run from one of the infected as well. There seems to be another one of the infected over there. I'm going to have to deal with this simply because I don't really want them crowding the area. Oh shit, didn't get a clean hit. Fuck. Okay, we knocked him down. Okay, let's just stomp. Don't want to fuck up this knife straight away. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'll take the pencil. He's got a pencil on him. Don't need his pants or anything. They're going to be slightly dirtied. And I've just decided to drop some of the stuff back. Unfortunately, I am carrying a bit of a spring cold at the moment. And could do with finding some kind of cough medicine. Just basically, for some reason I can't get to my house. I'm not too sure why. Let's just unlock that again. There we go. Must have been kind of fuzzy-headed there, I think. But I need to find some cough medicine. And this could mess with my respiratory system when I'm running and stuff like that. So the quicker I sort that out, the better. If not, I might just have to let kind of time pass and just see what happens. But yeah, there seems to be a growing number of infected around. I mean, I've seen 2 already in the space of 20 metres between my house and my neighbour's house, which is bad. But I'm just going to put these curtains up. Hopefully, you know, this will just be a deterrent to stop any kind of looters or any of the infected seeing me through there, and hopefully that can kind of just nub away some of the attraction and just lead to being a bit safer. But I think I've decided, as there are slightly more affected than I thought, especially in this area, I am going to try and find some kind of planks or big sticks, some boards, some signs, just to fortify the windows and keep me slightly safer. Again, just in case I can't actually make it to West Point. It's now mid-morning, and I've just been on a kind of skirmish where I covered maybe a mile squared, and luckily managed to find a plank that had been thrown into a box in someone's back garden, so I'm going to use that to actually barricade. I found some more pistol ammunition, a tiny bit more food, rummaging through the houses, and that was pretty good. So I'm going to have to head out, I think. Unfortunately, I did only find the one plank, and there's no way I can kind of really make my own at the moment. I haven't got any saw or axe to use trees and kind of mold them into a shape where I'd be able to kind of fashion some kind of barricade with that. And I kind of want to get these windows fully boarded up. So what I might do is actually head to Tommy's house, see if he's about and still in. And failing that, I think I'm going to head to the Muldrow DIY store, see if anyone has left that open or unlocked in a panic, and hopefully we can just scavenge a few little things from there, because it is starting to get desperate, and the amount of infected around are kind of seriously a lot more than I anticipated. Just heading up to Tommy's, and I've noticed this barricaded house just in the trailer park, and there's a lot of infected, so I'm just using my baseball bat trying to get rid of them. Come on, fuck off. And I think there could be a family in there or something like that. I'm going to try and use my pistol, see if my military history actually comes into play here. Never used it on anything that kind of moves anything like this. I'm just going to have to use these loose rounds I've got. Did actually put a box of rounds in there before, kind of made it with the stuff I'd found. Oh shit. Aim's pretty dreadful at the moment, bit rusty. Haven't shot in a long time. Might be worth just using a kind of handheld weapon. There we go. This is going to attract a lot of them. Oh shit. It does look like someone's barricaded themselves in. I could be wrong. Let's just head back up to it. But there were a kind of swarm of the infected just kind of hanging around there, so I'm not too sure if they can smell them or something like that, or maybe they're making too much noise in there. There might not be a lot I can do. Let's just try and take a few more down and see if they just desist from chasing me around. Might be actually able to prise open the barricades and help them. Oh shit, there seems to be quite a few around there. They seem to have got themselves locked in pretty tight though. Okay, a few hits there. Right, okay. There's one down. Fuck. Okay. Need to work on my aim, need to get some practice. Oh shit. Hopefully we can get some more ammunition, find it somewhere. But I am just heading up to Tommy's, which is just up to the north of here. Just reload my pistol quickly. I'm pretty exhausted now though, again. Did say I've got the cold, and you know, it's pretty warm out as well. Kind of sweating through my vest, so let's just loop around. Just trying to break the line of sight slightly. But the smell seems pretty good. And there seems to be a lot more numbers than there were. Okay, Tommy's house is just up here. I seem to be clear. Okay, right. Oh shit. Fucking hell. Right, okay. Oh shit, the bed. Now there seems to be quite a few in there as well. Holy shit, I hope he's okay. I think what I'm going to do is actually just head up to the DIY store, just kind of northwest from here. Just check a few houses on the way and hopefully can find something pretty decent. Just coming up to the DIY zone now, and seems pretty quiet. The direction I've come, there are a lot more in the residential areas, which is understandable. There's a lot of people would have locked themselves in before they got infected. But, you know, I need to be pretty cautious. There's one there. Okay, let's try and take this out quietly. Did actually put some nails through my baseball bat before. Baseball bat I found in my neighbour's house. And, you know, it's slightly more effective. Kind of digs in slightly more, which is good. Right, hopefully we can just get in here. Oh, shit. Okay, that one hasn't noticed me. Oh, yes, he has. Okay. Right, let's just take him out. Just going to stomp. Slightly quieter. and him groaning away every time he gets slashed up. And it might have been the proprietor of this place, so let's just lock that door, and we'll double lock it. There we go. Okay, what have we got? Some nails, a needle, a bucket. I think a lot of... some shotgun shells. Right, okay. Definitely take them. The more ammunition, the better. And I'm going to take this flashlight and use it on my pistol later on. Hopefully make some kind of DIY suppressor. And that's just going to allow me to be able to move through areas where there's only maybe one or two of the infected, and not kind of alert any of the others by sound. I mean, it might be in vain, because they could actually still smell me or even see me, but need to be more cautious. Okay, there's a plank, so let's take that. And I think if we can find enough planks or some equipment to actually make some planks, then what I'm going to do is actually board this place up and use this as a more centralized base in the kind of commercial district of Muldrow. So there's only maybe a mile and a half out from my house, but this is a lot closer to Tommy's house. Some more shells there, we'll take them. And that allows me to kind of maybe go down and try and find him. And also this is slightly closer to West Point as well, slightly more towards the northern tip. So if I was to travel up there, which I do plan on doing, then hopefully this will be a lot easier to go from. And it's always good to have a kind of plan B. So plan B is this place. That's not a bad plan B. A lot of storage in here as well if I do find something decent. And there seems to be roof access as well, so maybe, I don't know, if all else fails, I'm not too sure. I'll not think about that, but that's certainly there if need be. So let's just barricade the second window, and I'll search through the back-ended crates there that I can see. Okay, so at least we've got kind of one barricade on both of them. Could do with finding some more planks if there's any spare ones in here. Got a shovel there. What else we got? A hammer, already got one of them. Some more shells, okay, that's good. Nothing to shoot them with at the moment, but a tarp, crowbar, that might come in useful. Okay, some duct tape and some seeds there. What else have we got? Saw. Okay, we've got a shotgun, superb, right. So at least I've got some kind of more substantial weapon, and we've now found a plank. So I'm going to barricade and then maybe saw off this shotgun. We'll see. Managed to find a few more barricades, a few more planks around in stray boxes, and what I'm going to do now is just craft a kind of homemade DIY silencer out of the handle of the flashlight, and also just saw off the shotgun just for weight purposes really. If I'm carrying a lot of stuff around, then the extra kind of nose on it is just going to make it slightly heavier. So got myself a screwdriver that I found, obviously got the saw that I found before, and also found another one, and I'm just going to saw this off, and should be able to actually screw it onto the kind of nose of the pistol there. And again, that's going to allow me to just pick off a few stray Zeds, a few stray infected, slightly easier and slightly more incognito as well. So let's just take a look at that. So we've got an iron sight on this as well, which is good. I'm just going to attach the homemade silencer to it. Okay, there we go. So that's decent. Adds to the weight slightly, but that's fine. And I'm going to equip that and just kind of skirmish through with that. That'll be pretty good. So I've also sawn off the shotgun, which is decent as well. I think what I'm going to do is actually just relax for a few hours and then head down to Tommy's when kind of night hits. And failing that, I'll probably head back to my house and just maybe spend the night there, take some of the gear back. Just so I've got a kind of even share of tools in both this place and back at home as well. Just heading down south back to the trailer park, see if the numbers have thinned and maybe I can aid that family. Just got my shotgun that I found and sawn off previously, just as a kind of more substantial defense really. And let's just see. Oh shit, right, okay. This house looks pretty burnt to a crisp. I don't know if that's arson or maybe some of the civilians were burning the infected. Maybe that's the second stage of the barricading. Maybe barricade them in and burn it. I mean, there's another one there. Doesn't look like the fire's spread, so there could be two separate incidents. Right, this is just the northern tip of the trailer park. Quite a few numbers up here as well. I mean, obviously firing shots before might not have done me any favours, but I'm kind of happy that this is far away, or far enough away from my house, so not really an issue there. Convenience store looks okay down there on my right. Okay, let's just loop around, and hopefully we can, I don't know, maybe find Tommy. Maybe he's moved or boarded himself up, but I'm going to have to maybe try and find his whatever remains or whatnot in there. His house looked pretty full of the infected, but let's just loop back around and head back up north. Hopefully it will kind of be slightly darker around then, and I could just maybe sneak in and out. We will see. Just approaching Tommy's now, and seems pretty quiet. Seems a lot quieter than it was before, so maybe I've led some down south towards the trailer park, but it's kind of worth it for a 20-minute jog. Okay, we seem alright here. Let's just take a look. Let's just fucking fuck off. Persistent, right, there are Zeds in the house. Okay, there's quite a few in the house. Right, let's unload. Get rid of these. Okay, how are we looking? This is going to drag a few out. That might have been a bad decision. Holy shit, how many were in the house? Okay, it doesn't look... Oh my god. Right, okay. They're all dormant in the trees. Alright, let's give this shotgun a whirl, see what it can do. Obviously the spread is increased because I've sawn it off, but my range is pretty shitty with it. Okay. How are we looking? That's the house I searched earlier. Okay, come on. Alright. Packs a punch. Okay. Need to just be more conservative with my ammo, but... Oh shit! Fuck! I thought the one had hold of me then. Right, okay. Not good, not good. Let's just take it through the trees. I just need to have a look inside. Right, okay, we have got some numbers after us now. Just take a look. Maybe he's got himself in there. No, it's locked. Could be something in there. I'll need to investigate at a different time, but probably not the right time to do it now. So I think what I'm going to do is push further back down south again on my way home. It is getting late. I'm pretty exhausted. And again, still didn't find any cough medicine for this cold, unfortunately. But head down to the trailer park and see if I've dragged numbers up here away from down there, so it's safer to just look about. So let's just see if anyone's in there. Seems pretty heavily barricaded and the numbers have dropped. Oh, holy shit, right, okay. It's definitely a no-go zone. Alright, let's just sprint back down south. I'm trying to get back now. Okay, it seems to have thinned out. I think I've drawn numbers back up, so that might be worth deploying as a tactic in the future. Holy shit, someone's ransacked this place. Okay, so we've got some nails, pencil, tissue. I'm not taking a second-hand tissue, cold or not. Oh shit, it's obviously one of the residents. Okay, right, let's fucking just swerve him off. Just get out of the way. Worth just checking some of these, just see what stuff we've got, see if we can find any ammunition or anything like that. Just check this one. Got 2 camper beds in here. Got some more nails and a water bottle there. TV's off. We'll actually take that water bottle. The more kind of water carrying facilities I've got, the better, really, as they do tend to wear down, or if they get damaged or I drop them. It's always better to have a few more, and especially if the water does get turned off at a later date or doesn't get maintained and gets tainted. We'll see. Holy shit, there's blood on that window. Okay, it looks like we've got a suicide in there. Might sound dark, but might as well check that corpse for ammo. The door's locked. Okay, unfortunately not a good thing to see, just brains on the window, but you know, what can you do? Just going to take this rice, and we'll take the canned sardines as well. Some good non-perishable goods. Obviously rice will go at a certain stage, as will the canned sardines, but not for a long time yet. Okay, let's just check what we've got in the bathroom. Okay, second-hand toothbrush again. Okay, what have we got? So we've got some decent medical stuff, but no weapon. I wonder if someone could have broken in and taken that weapon already. Not too sure. Really don't know. Just a tent peg and some other stuff there. Nothing of any real use. Another school bag. And, yeah, nothing of any real decency. But I think what I'm going to do is head back down south and hopefully get home safe. just managed to get home safe and sound, and just put the TV back on again, just waiting for some more news reports on the situation of what's happening and any developments on where we can't go with the exclusion zones or where the military and rescue zones actually are. Just packing some of my stuff into these cupboards and wardrobes, and got some alright things today. Didn't see any other survivors around, which is quite worrying, and even more worrying, Tommy's house had been overrun. But I'll have to head back up there in the morning, try and get through, and maybe try and find some more of these barricaded premises, see if there's anyone safe in there, and try and help them. But hasn't been too bad, and hopefully tomorrow will bring something better in the news of Tommy, and maybe some more news with West Point as well.